The Imperial Hall of Valeshara was not designed for humans, at least not for any human who valued feeling small. The vaulted ceilings rose like mountain peaks, glowing with lattice lines of blue crystal. The floor reflected every sound like a polished mirror. And at the very far end, sitting upon a throne of living metal, was the one being every species in the Orion Rift respected, feared, or both. Queen Erethin Valeshara of the Serathi Dominion. Her 4 luminous eyes studied the lone human standing before her. Corporal Ethan Hale swallowed. He had been summoned from Earth's expeditionary scouting crew just 2 hours ago.
He didn't know why. He didn't know how.
He only knew one thing. Every Serathi guard in the room looked ready to vaporize him if he made a single wrong twitch. The Queen's voice was silk-wrapped thunder. Human Ethan Hale, of Earth. Step forward. Ethan obeyed, boots echoing through the hall. Queen Erethin leaned forward slowly. You rescued my daughter.
Ah.
There it was. 2 days ago, Ethan had stumbled upon Princess Lasara, injured, separated from her escort, during a survey mission. He had tended her wound, shielded her from a storm predator, and carried her until Serathi reinforcements arrived. Apparently, that had been a big deal. Ethan cleared his throat. Anyone would have helped her, Your Majesty. No, the Queen replied. They would not have. Most species fear us. Many distrust us. You acted without hesitation, without expecting reward. Her lower pair of eyes narrowed. Which is inconvenient. Ethan blinked. Inconvenient. Yes. Queen Erethin straightened. Because my daughter has made a request, and the royal traditions of Valeshara bind me to honor it. Ethan glanced around, confused. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I don't understand. The Queen stood. The entire chamber vibrated as if reacting to her presence. Even her own guards bowed. Human, she declared, I order you to live with my daughter. Ethan's breath caught. What? The Queen stepped down from her throne with the grace of a living eclipse. Princess Lasara has invoked the right of heart bond. She has chosen you as her companion. Ethan felt his pulse spike. Companion? What does that mean? Exactly what the word implies. The Queen's dark lips curved ever so slightly. You will live with her, eat with her, train with her, learn our customs. She believes you carry a courage and sincerity rare among our kind. He opened his mouth, closed it, then opened it again. But, Your Majesty, I'm a human soldier. I have duties. You will still serve your people, she replied calmly. But you will do so while residing within the royal citadel, under my protection. Ethan stared at the floor. And if I refuse? Refusal is permitted, the Queen admitted. But understand this, my daughter saved you twice in the wilderness when you were unconscious from exhaustion. You saved her as well. In our culture, such exchanges of life-debt form a bond not easily ignored. Ethan blinked rapidly. She saved me? Yes. No one had told him that. Queen Erethin's tone softened a fraction. She chose you because you treated her not as royalty, nor as an alien, but as a person. The Queen lifted her chin. And for that reason, I order you to live with my daughter. Chapter 1. The Princess. When Ethan was escorted to Princess Lasara's residence, he expected something like a palace wing filled with luxury. What he found instead was a greenhouse. A vast chamber of bioluminescent vines, softly humming flora, and warm amber light. In the center, standing near a floating pool, was Lasara. She was beautiful in the way alien royalty should be, graceful, tall, four-eyed, with shimmering indigo skin that caught light like polished stone. She wore a simple white wrap, elegant without trying. Her upper eyes widened as she saw him. You came. Ethan rubbed his neck. Your mother made it hard to decline. A soft laugh escaped her. Yes. Mother is very efficient. She stepped closer. You saved my life, Ethan Hale. Pretty sure you saved mine too, he said. And thus, she murmured, our bond is balanced. He noticed her lower hands fidget in a gesture he recognized as nervousness. Are you angry? She asked quietly. That I invoked the right? Ethan hesitated. Just surprised. Earth doesn't exactly have a tradition where someone gets assigned to live with a princess. Lasara's expression turned sheepish. I did not choose lightly. I chose because I felt safe with you. Ethan exhaled. I guess we're stuck with each other now. Her eyes fluttered in relief. Good. She gestured around the chamber. Welcome to my sanctuary. You will live here with me. Ethan took a slow breath. This was going to be different. Chapter 2. Lessons of Valeshara. Lasara wasted no time. From the first morning, she dragged Ethan to cultural lessons, training halls, and long walks through glowing botanical gardens. You must learn how Serathi speak respect, she'd say, guiding his posture. You must learn our combat style, she insisted, handing him a practice staff. You must learn our food, she said as she pushed a glowing purple fruit into his hands. He choked on the fruit. She laughed for a whole minute. Despite the difference in their species, time with her felt normal, comfortable. She asked questions about Earth with childlike curiosity. Is your moon really barren? Yes. How unfortunate. Imagine the gardens you could grow there. She listened, she teased, she taught, and she learned. Slowly, a strange warmth grew between them. But not everyone approved. Chapter 3. The court hears the news. The announcement spread like plasma through circuitry. A human living with the royal princess? A human chosen under the right of heart bond? Members of the Serathi court were outraged. He is frail. He is primitive. He is not worthy of the princess's attention. And when Ethan accompanied Lasara to an official gathering, the hostility was obvious. Alien nobles whispered. Guards stared. Advisors frowned. One arrogant noble, Lord Serac, stepped forward. This human does not belong among us, he spat. He carries no lineage, no standing, no Serathi blood. Ethan opened his mouth, but Lasara stepped in front of him. The right is mine to invoke, she said coldly. Not yours to judge. Serac laughed. You choose a fragile creature, because he saved you once? Twice, she corrected sharply. And courage is worth more than bloodlines. Serac's eyes narrowed. Then let courage be tested. He activated a dueling staff. Ethan felt his stomach drop. Lasara hissed. Do not challenge him. He claims courage, Serac sneered. Let him prove it. Ethan swallowed. I'll do it. Lasara spun toward him. Ethan, no. He is a master duelist. You will be injured. Ethan took the staff she handed him. I don't need to win. I just need to stand my ground. She stared at him. He smiled weakly. Besides, you're the one teaching me, remember? Something softened in her expression. The duel began. It was brutal, one-sided, and painful. Serac moved like lightning. Ethan moved like a human with joints that weren't designed for this level of alien acrobatics. But every time he fell, he got up. Again, and again. By the end, his lip was bleeding, his chest aching, and his limbs trembling. Serac knocked him to the ground one last time. Do you admit inferiority? The noble mocked. Ethan forced himself up to his knees. Not today. Silence. Even Serac hesitated. Lasara stepped forward, fury glowing in her eyes. You challenged him to shame him. Instead, you have shamed yourself. She helped Ethan stand, her hands gentle on his arm. He has more honor than you will ever bear. The court murmured. From that moment, everything changed. Chapter 4. The Queen's Warning. Queen Erethin summoned Ethan again. This time, her tone was not commanding. It was contemplative. You fought for my daughter. Ethan wiped the healing cut on his lip. I didn't win. You did not need to, the Queen said. You showed her loyalty. That matters more. She regarded him carefully. But you must understand, my daughter is heir to a vast dominion. If you remain by her side, your life will become tangled with ours.
Politics.
Expectations. Danger. Ethan nodded slowly. I know. No, the Queen corrected. You do not. But you will. She paused, then added. My daughter smiles more since you arrived. She speaks more. She seems lighter. This is rare. Precious. Ethan blinked. I don't want to cause trouble. You have caused balance, the Queen said. Do not underestimate that. Chapter 5. The Attack. 3 weeks later, danger arrived. A rogue faction, purists who despised interspecies alliances, breached the citadel. Their goal wasn't conquest. It was assassination. Lasara. Ethan and Lasara were studying Serathi history in the greenhouse when the explosion shook the chamber. Guards rushed in, shouting warnings. Lasara grabbed Ethan's wrist. Stay behind me. But Ethan pulled free.
No.
I'm not letting anyone touch you. Alarms wailed. Shadows moved between the glowing plants. The attackers emerged, 4 armored assassins. Ethan armed himself with a fallen guard's stun blade. Lasara summoned a defensive shield with her gauntlets. The battle was chaos. Ethan dodged, parried, and swung with desperate energy. He wasn't as strong, but he was fast, unpredictable, human. Lasara fought like a storm. Blades of energy burst from her gauntlets as she shielded Ethan from every angle. But one assassin broke through. He aimed a spear at Lasara's unguarded side. Ethan threw himself in front of her. The spear sliced across his ribs. Pain exploded through him. Lasara screamed. Her voice ruptured the air, raw and furious. She struck the assassin with a blast of kinetic energy, so powerful the greenhouse cracked. When the last attacker fell, she dropped beside Ethan, trembling. "Why did you shield me?" she cried. "You would have done the same," Ethan gasped. Lasara pressed her forehead to his, all 4 eyes squeezed shut. "You foolish, brave human." He tried to smile. "You're not getting rid of me that easily." She let out a choked laugh. Chapter 6: A Bond Forged. Ethan recovered under the Queen's strict medical supervision. Lasara visited him every day, often falling asleep at his bedside. The Queen entered one afternoon. "My daughter told me everything," she said softly. Ethan sat up straighter. "Did I break another tradition?" "No," the Queen studied his face. "You strengthened it." She approached the bed. "I ordered you to live with my daughter," she said. "That was duty." Her voice lowered. "But you chose to protect her with your life. That was loyalty." A pause. "And she chose you. That is something deeper." Ethan gulped. "Your Majesty." "You do not need to answer now," the Queen said. "But know this. The right she invoked was only the first step. The bond between you will grow, if you allow it." She glanced toward the door where Lasara was approaching with fruit and data pads. "Do not break her heart, human," the Queen warned, but not unkindly. "She has chosen only one person in her entire life." Ethan swallowed hard. "I won't." Chapter 7: The Promise. That evening, Lasara and Ethan sat by the floating pool under dim lights. Lasara broke the silence. "Do you regret coming here?" "No," Ethan said. "Even after everything?" He smiled softly. "Especially after everything." Lasara's lower hands clutched nervously at her wrap. "Ethan, if you ever choose to leave, I won't stop you. But know this, your presence has changed my world." She hesitated. "And changed me." Ethan reached out, gently brushing her upper hand. "You changed me too." Her breath trembled. "What are we now?" she whispered. He looked into her 4 shining eyes. "Whatever you want us to be." Her expression softened like dawn breaking across an alien sky. "Then," she whispered, "stay with me. Not because of the right. Not because of duty, but because you choose me." Ethan nodded. "I choose you." Lasara leaned her forehead against his. Light shimmered around them as the greenhouse glowed brighter, as if accepting their bond. And somewhere in the halls beyond, Queen Erethin smiled.